Merhabalar, umarım iyisinizdir. Bugün Filip'le beraberiz. Staying Upon Thames'deki yeni yapılardan bize bahsedecek. Neden Staying Upon Thames'den bahsetmek istiyorum? Çünkü yatırımsal olarak gitgide değeri artan, nehir kenarında çok tatlı bir kasaba. Birçok yere yakın, birçok fasiliteye yakın alışveriş merkezleri, eğitim, şirketler, özellikle de expat yoğunlukla yurt dışından iş insanlarının gelip kaldığı çok uğrak bir nokta olduğu için burada yeni yapılanmalar var. Yatırım amacıyla bayağı bir gözbebeği olmaya aday şu anda ve yine Staines upon Thames ve Raysbury binasıyla alakalı Philip'ten bilgi edineceğiz bugün. Hi Philip, how are you today?
Oh, yes, very well, thank you, Helen. Very well. It's a bit of a rainy day here in London, but yeah, all good.
It's our June. Origin
The
of
British
June.
sunshine, the British summertime.
I know. But it was very hot yesterday and the whole week, right?
Yes, it's been, yeah, it has been very hot actually, but I'm not sure where the sun's gone today.
So, may I ask, could you please tell us about yourself a bit?
Yeah, certainly. I suppose for myself, I mean, I've been involved in the UK property market since the late 1990s. Originally starting out in high street estate agency in the selling and letting of UK property. Sort of naturally progressing then into the buy-to-let investment sector. Probably within the last 20 years or so, I've always promoted the UK property to global buyers. And again, I suppose over recent years, I've also done quite a lot with Turkish buyers, having obviously all the COVID times, come out to Istanbul many a time to meet investors.
Could you please tell us about the property market in London? What sort of advantages go it offer to investors?
I suppose for, obviously the UK property market, London is always deemed to be the I suppose the main strong market, particularly for overseas buyers. It's obviously a capital city, huge population, massive work pool, strong tenant demand, and I suppose also the fact is that it's a proven sort of track record, really. It's been cycles. We've seen, sort of properties cycles where the prices are shot up, they've corrected slightly, and then they've taken back off again. I think it's fair to say that, London particularly is a global, I suppose, sort of a spotlight for many companies, in many students, many tourists, and I think for that alone, the demand is there for rental, and all the time there's demand. Obviously that affects property prices and such like. It's widely documented here in the UK. Obviously, we have a shortage of property, so we have a housing shortage. We are an island at the end of the day. We're limited land, so and again, we have limited build as well. So we have limited new developments coming on. Mm-hmm. Where globally, we've obviously had the COVID outbreaks. That's had again an effect on the construction and the delivery of new homes. So further squeezing, I suppose, the demand for what we have. I think for London, it will always remain a strong market. Here in the UK nationals always aspire to purchase in London. Overseas always aspire to purchase in London. So I think, it's what makes it special to the property market, probably what makes it special to everyone, really.
You summarize it perfectly. Yeah. Because it's land and then limited property, and then always many people keep coming. They keep coming, and then in education field, also the work field, in every field, people are coming, and then they need properties, and so simple. So we have limited property and huge demand. That's
correct. Yeah, and I can't see anything in the foreseeable, sort of unsettling that that equation really. Mm-hmm. It's a good opportunity, and and ultimately somewhere like Staines upon Thames, it's the commuter belt. It's the people where they can travel half an hour into London, where perhaps obviously. I think the average price of property is obviously lesser in Staines than it is in central London, but it makes it affordable. And it makes it affordable, particularly for the younger generation that are your rental market, that are happy to jump on and commute 20 minutes, half an hour into London for work, for social, whatever it be. And of course, say with international travel, you've got Heathrow Airport literally 3.5 miles down the road. So very well connected.
I think so. Do you have any other projects right now?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we've always got plenty of projects that we're working on and looking to deliver for our owner occupiers and investors. Just a few that I can think of currently that we got live. We've got a development in Stafford, which is further north, actually, between Manchester and Birmingham. That is a built and tenanted development. Property prices start from about 110,000 on that one. Mm-hmm. We have other projects down here in the southeast corner, so within London and the sort of commuter zone. So we have a scheme in Uxbridge, which again is built and tenanted. Their prices there sort of 250,000. Reading, so again on the Crossrail line, which is due to be delivered. Again, that's a built and tenanted scheme where property prices are sort of circa 250. And we have another block in Gerrard's Cross, which again is a commuter belt, slightly closer into London, so the prices are slightly more, 365. But again, that's another development that is built and ready for immediate delivery. So we're working on many others as well, which are in the planning and in the construction phase. So yeah, we've got plenty keeping us busy.
And with good prices, this is also good,
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, we try and position ourselves into effectively what is affordable, commuter property. Our buyers are owner-occupiers and investors. So, and with that, in mind, we try and keep within within what we deem as I think what makes sort of strong sort of investment sense, as well as if you're an owner-occupier. Makes good sense to purchase. Many of our investor clients are repeat buyers. So again, we're here to try and make a sort of an ongoing relationship.
Philip, thank you so much, and we'll meet you again. And,
yes, I look forward to it.
Yeah, you can find yourself on the screen so many times. I'm just telling you. So yeah, thank you so much for today.
Thank you. You're more than welcome.
Thank you so much.